Secret about N-Dubz. Most people probably wonder what we're like behind the scenes as like friends and how we get along. Absolute nightmare, my God. There isn't a band that argues more than us. I am the mother hen that I spend most of my time screaming my head off at those boys, just shouting, "What are you doing? Get in the car! Come on, hurry up and sign!" Like last night we had a signing and the boys were just there completely in their own world and these fans are coming and I'm like, "You, put a smile on your face! You, hurry up and start signing!" I was just screaming at the two of them. That's all I ever do really, is shout and keep them in shape, and I'm pretty much, that's why I probably always got a sore throat. See, the whole, like, everyone always says, like, you know, do you think that you're a good role model, or do you think, you know, people look up to you? It's a hard question because it's like, it depends if you come into this industry looking to be a role model. I can't say when I started doing music, I did it because I wanted to be a role model, you know, like, maybe I could be a role model in a sense of I've been like I'm like everybody else. I've made loads of mistakes when I was younger. I weren't the best of people, I was quite naughty, made a lot of mistakes, and now I've bettered myself and just showed that taking your thoughts away from negative stuff, putting it into positive and just working really hard, you can actually get somewhere and completely change your life. If anything, that I inspire people just through my music. I don't want to be one of the people, you know, that people would look up to and say, oh, well, if somebody's a size 14 and then they see me being a size 10, to turn around and say, oh, well, I want to be like Tulisa, because it's not like that. I wish people would just like look up to me in a way of, oh yeah, she does good music and I want them to listen to my songs and have a breakup with a boyfriend and that song to be able to get them through that. That's the kind of way that I want to inspire people, and just to kind of let girls know that beauty is like on the inside, and that's what it's about. It's no good being a beautiful person if you can't have it from in here, because at the end of the day, one day, look, I'm going all deep now, when we're all gone, it's the soul that's still going to be there, not this. This is just like your little shell, so I try to let people know that this is just a shell. One thing that I can always rely on is that I've always had this kind of pattern in my life where when something really bad happens, something really positive always follows, and it becomes like a routine for me. It's like every time something really terrible happens, I tend not to get myself too down about it, because I say, it's okay, just wait and the good thing is going to happen. I feel like sometimes God makes my life as terrible as he possibly can, because at points it's going to be so good that he wants me to keep my feet on the ground and really embrace it and enjoy it and not take advantage of it. Sometimes you kind of get used to it to a certain point and you kind of adapt to everybody knowing who you are, and you can't really remember what it was like when it was never like that. But sometimes I do sit down and think about it and I say, how weird is this, like the situation that I'm in? Sometimes I find it quite shallow, because I'm quite a spiritual person, and I think, you know, millions of years ago we all lived in caves and there was no one that was more relevant than another person, and now the fact that there are people that are kind of looked down upon and people that are looked up to, I think is quite a shallow way of life. Yeah, of course you get more, because before you get guys kind of like, I get guys approaching me, oh, you're right darling, yeah, can I buy you a drink? But now it's like, oh my God, and they're like cheeky as well, trying to grab your arms and get in there and give me a picture, and they're all sort of very now, kind of like it's weird to have all these lads kind of look up to you like, oh, and I know I get people's girlfriends coming up to me and saying like, oh, my boyfriend loves you, I hate you.
Oh, lovely.
But yes, it's a weird experience, because to know that kind of there's all these guys that watch me on TV and sit there and go, oh yeah, she's really good. I've never really read anything too weird, but I've heard crazy rumours that had people ask me things in interviews. I know that there was an insane rumour that I was dead. Crazy. A good few months ago. I know Wiley had the same problem. I had it as well. Once that rumour faded out, apparently I died in a car crash. I was going to show the people like, you're alive! Yeah. I tell you what, I'm the most fussiest person in the world. It's probably about every 2 years that I can come across someone that I find attractive.
Yeah.
I'm a terrible person when it comes to things like that. So no, I haven't met anyone that I thought was attractive, but I've got a boyfriend anyway, so that's, you know, I mean, I'm not looking, but it's a case of, yeah, I'm terrible with that. I'm the fussiest person. Even if I didn't have a boyfriend, I probably wouldn't be able to find anyone, because I find it really hard to just like guys. I'm really picky, and to me it's more about someone's personality. Someone has to be good looking, but it's mostly their personality that attracts me to them rather than their looks, because someone can be gorgeous, and if they're a complete donut, it's not happening.
Yeah.
So. I do like 3 Christmas dinners on Christmas Day. So me and my boyfriend, we spend the day together. But first we're going to my mum's, with my mum's sisters and my other uncles. Then we'll go to my dad's with the Greek side of the family, and my grandparents come over. Then we go to my boyfriend's nan's, and then we go to my boyfriend's mum's. Actually, yeah, so that's like 4.
Wow.
And we have to have little portions of Christmas dinners, and yeah, put it all into one. But it's great because you get a bit of Polish, a bit of Greek, a bit of Irish, and a bit of English. So yeah, good combination for Christmas. But yeah, it's wicked.